Number 9, starting at the guard, 6'4", number 11, Isaiah. At guard, 6'4", number 9, at small forward, 6'7", number 7, at forward, number 0, the Boston Celtics head coach is Jim Mazzulla. Once again, the Boston Celtics.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Dillon Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Green in at the shooting guard position. And for the Celtics, at the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White out there with Collier, and it's Williams in at the 5, down low. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now here's Tatum. He buries it from 3.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Outside, Green. Back to Booker. Boston pulls it in, and you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road. 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
Now here's Booker. The D's right on him. Brooks outside. Green against White. For 3, Booker. Pure from three-point range.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Brooks outside, 6 to shoot. And here's Green from the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the inside. There's the steal. Knocked loose. O'Neal passes to Green. Now here's Booker. On the clock. He got a piece of it.
You talk about protecting the basket. Derek White with the big-time swat at the rim.
Here's Collier. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Nice ball movement by Boston. On target from range.
You know, outstanding start. You made 3 of your first 4.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Green. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Green. It's Booker on the wing. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Booker's got 6.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back to the three-point answer.
Here's Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Brooks outside. And here is Williams. On the wing, Green shoots over White. And it's Green missing.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
The jump hook. Nice touch on the bank shot. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Sinks the tray.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Celtics trail by 4. It's Brown on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 7. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Brown. The 3. Williams grabs the board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Changes for Boston. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Collier. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Richards is checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. Allen, he's checked in for Brooks. And Gillespie is subbed in for Green. The Suns lead by 5. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Yep, that one goes.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Simons. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Phoenix has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Booker finds Allen. Here's Gillespie. Allen with a screen on Simons. Pass to Dunn. Booker for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 9.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Brown scanning the floor. Here's Hauser. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Booker for 3. Boston pulls it in. What an impressive regular season they've been having. Getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do.
The Suns lead by 3. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, BA. Since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest, meanwhile, winning still has to be job number 1.
heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You take a look at the Suns, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot.
Well, right now for the Suns, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Gillespie, once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Celtics trail by 3. Shot from 12. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. Williams passes to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 11 points.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Gillespie passes to Richards. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. No problems knocking that one down. And the Suns lead by 4.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Brown. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Allen with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Pass to Gillespie. Allen with a screen on Simons. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gillespie. Tatum pulls it in.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Here's Brown. And Boston again with the bucket.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
Knocks down the triple. Allen's got his second basket on the night.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to...
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Suns ahead. They're up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with Collier. And it's Queta in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. And it's Green off the drive. And another basket for Phoenix.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, Green makes it look easy.
Here's Collier. And he banks in the layup. Collier's got 5.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Phoenix leading by 3.
Boston foul. Collier. First personal foul. First team foul.
Dunn, the pass to Richards, and he jams it home with authority.
Size, explosion, he's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. Can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you guys.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Hauser can't get it to go.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Green. Green to the rack. Here's Dunn. Rebounded by the Celtics. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot. But he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Minot, good. Minot's got his first points of the game.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
The Suns lead by 3. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Simons. Malawach is checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Gillespie. And the Suns miss again. Boston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Brown. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
He was not about to be denied. Jaylen Brown just muscles that home.
Down low. And the basket by Malawach. Malawach has got his first 2 points of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Keita. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Derek White is a legit three-point threat. I don't care where on the floor he is. You better contest.
Here's Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
First one falls for him.
Devin Booker has prided himself on talking to all the game's greats because he believes his talent is worthy of that. This guy, an all-around threat who's so dangerous with the ball.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Allen against Brown. Pass to Minot. Here's Collier. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long K. Collier's got 7 points here in the quarter.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
The 3, Booker. Boston pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Brown. Oh, my goodness! Brown would not be denied.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll be game 5 for them as they near the end of a 6-game trip.
Well, how about Devin Booker completely locked in and finishing through contact? That's nice.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
That free throw good from Booker.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Pass to Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
And Allen gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Boston with some changes. Tatum comes in for lineup, and Simon has subbed in for Collier. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's Brown on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Simons. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. Booker surveying the D. What balance from Booker.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Boston's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Outside, Brown. Back to White. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Suns trail by 5. Outside Booker. Outside for Green. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
White for 3. Hits the three-pointer. White's got 9.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Booker. 35 points for him last game against Toronto. Booker with the finish inside.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
White against Green. White the pass to Queta. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Booker against Simons. Simons with a steal. It's 2-on-1. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Williams a screen on Simons. Booker pass to Williams. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Celtics lead by 6. Brown finds Simons. White on the wing. From the arc. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
He's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Booker pass to Brooks. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Brooks has gotten his 2nd bucket.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' 3-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Simons right side. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Suns trail by 6. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Green, the pass to Williams. And the bucket is good. And that's now 8 points for Mark Williams.
You have got to push Mark Williams further out. If you give him that interior space, he's going to make shots.
White for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
So we conclude the first half. Boston out in front, up by 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details, things working out so far for the Boston Celtics. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Suns.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Suns trail by 7. And so in the game for the Suns, Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Williams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's O'Neal in at the 4-man spot.
This is one of the specialties of Devin Booker. That mid-range, you offer it, he'll take it.
Outside, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside, Green. They double him with Brown. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Williams a screen on White. Green for 3. Green's feeling it at the arc.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Buries it from 3.
Boy, not a big shot there. Jaylen Brown saw the last triple go in, and he had to get one of his own.
Booker against Brown. Booker, good. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's Collier. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Line for 2 shots.
That free throw misses. He's off on the second. Suns trail by 6. Here's Green. Oh, Green looking swift on the break.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Pass to Collier. There's Tatum with the 3. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 9.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring anyone is everything. A kid grows up and it's like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Green. Williams a screen on White. Green finds Williams. And that comes off the assist by Green. 10 points for Mark Williams.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Collier. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
And Brooks has got the ball here for Phoenix. Outside Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. Launches it. Oh, the shot is pure. Booker.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
And here's Brown for three. Rebounded by Green.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The three ball. And it's Brooks missing. Celtics lead by 4. Pass to Tatum. Lets the three fly. JT for 3.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Here's Booker. 25 points in the game. Brooks the pass to Booker. Ooh, Williams with the block. Here's Brown. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Suns trail by 9. Outside Booker.
Celtics foul. Foul here. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
O'Neal passes to Green. Brooks from outside. And that comes off the assist by Green.
3 points.
Green's got 6 assists now in the game. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Shots good by Collier.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Booker no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Brown finds Williams. Floats one up. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Green against White. O'Neal on the wing. Outside, Green. Clock at 4. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good. Green.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Boston. Phoenix also changing it up. Richards is checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And it's Allen in for Brooks. And he's good on the second. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Celtics lead by 4. Here's Brown. They double-team Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Tatum with the 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker with it. Guarded now by Williams. Booker, good.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Here's Collier. Booker defending. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Suns trail by 4. Pass to Green. Here's Allen, defended by Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the
Back to Allen. The three. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got assist number 7 tonight.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group. That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Now Booker. He's got 27. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Cata's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Jaylen Brown. Goodwin checked in for Phoenix. Gillespie comes in for Devin Booker. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Tatum. Fires the three. And Tatum cashes in from the corner.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Goodwin. Now Dunn, hounded by Tatum. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Goodwin. Tatum pulls it in. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
On the wing, Hauser. From downtown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Here's Gillespie. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Here's Goodwin, defended by Hauser. There's the three. He drops it from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
That shot off the mark. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points after the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Minot in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. With the fadeaway. That one off the back iron and out. Suns trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Dunn. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got assist number 7 tonight.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Brown inside. Allen defending. Brown no good. And the Suns shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Outside, Green. Counted from distance.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Kick out to Brown. From behind the arc. Boston, no good that time either. Suns trail by 3. Green up top, defended by Brown. Allen against White. They set a pick. The Suns need to get off a shot. That's good from Allen on the assist from Green. Green's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And, you know, he knew the hit was coming. And Simon's sacrificing his body anyway.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Malawach is checked in for Richards, and it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Some changes for Boston. Williams is checked in for Boucher, and it's Hauser in for Simons. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there now. We just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Hauser passes to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Three-pointer. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Allen. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 9 assists now tonight.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Brown. Banked it in off the glass. Brown's got 32 points.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Allen. Driving to the basket. Booker for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Here's Brown. The shot that time not on target. Green with the defensive effort.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
To take the lead, and that one is right through the heart. 22 points for Jalen Green.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Hauser passes to Brown. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Pass to Malawach. Now here's Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Hauser's got 9 points here in the second half.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Headed to the floor right now, it's Celtics.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for lineup, and it's Collier in for Hauser. Phoenix also changing it up. Williams is checked in for Malawach. O'Neal comes in for Dunn, and it's Brooks in for Allen. Outside Booker. Screen by O'Neal. Puts up the tray. Buries it from outside.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
Celtics trail by 3. Tatum fires. Oh, the response from Tatum.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Booker. Green in the post. He's guarded by White. Brown pulls down the board. Boston has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's a pass to Tatum. A minute 53 left in the game. Yes, sir, with the 3.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands, yes, sir.
Booker. No good from 3.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
White looking it over. Pocket 6. Tatum. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Celtics lead by 6. And Tatum going in. Fires the 3. The triple drop.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Well, Phoenix is shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Phoenix, Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings him with an 8. Both free throws good from Booker. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
And so it's Phoenix with it.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
On the wing, Williams. Green outside. Beyond the arc. Brown pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Woo-hoo!
And here are the Suns. They trail by 9. Now Brooks for 3. It's money from deep.
Brooks for 3.
17 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
Brooks, second personal foul, second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Mark Williams, first personal foul, third team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum, at the line for 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 8. All right, guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Takes a three, knocks down the trifecta. And he commits the intentional foul.
Devin Booker, first personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Collier. At the line for 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. He launches. Booker buries it from deep.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Dylan Brooks, third personal foul, fifth team foul. At the line for 2, Collier.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And so it's Boston who scraped by with the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.